Hey guys, Tom Crandall here from 10kstepsdaily.com, and we got another package in, and this is from Joby. They sent us a ball head, so we're going to take a look at it. And so just open it up here, and let me just use these scissors. Here we go. So this is the GorillaPod SLR-Zoom Ballhead, and so this is the SLR-Zoom GorillaPod that we're going to be looking at, and I'll be attaching this to this. Also have here is the Joby Ballhead X, and so you can just sort of see the size of the boxes. This one's a little bit bigger, and this says it can take up to 11 pounds. And this one doesn't, this one says 6.6. So what we'll do is we'll just open up this box here and see what's inside. And so what's sort of neat about this particular ball head, it doesn't have all the functionality of the Ballhead X, but it does have something that I like, is this little leveling bubble. And so, you know, if you're out there and you're moving the ball head around, you have the ability to level. The other thing it has is a quick release. The Ballhead X here doesn't have that, so let me just take this out. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the plate on here, but essentially the way this one works is you have your plate attached, and then you just screw it in, and then that locks it in place. With this one, you slide the plate in, and so you would just take this out, put the camera on here, and then slide it in, and you're locked in, ready to go. The other thing that this one doesn't do, where this one does, is this actually has the three knobs. So you have the adjustment knob for the plate, and then you have the bigger knob to move the ball head around, and then you have a smaller knob down here so that you can rotate the ball head in 360 degrees, and that sometimes is sort of useful. So here you don't have that option, or at least it doesn't look like you do. Let me unscrew this. Oh, okay, sure enough, I didn't know that with this one, but when you loosen this up, it also loosens down, so you actually can position it around 360. So for those that have smaller cameras, GoPros, this could be the mount that you'd want versus the Ballhead X. Now the Ballhead X obviously is a little bit bigger. You can see the size difference here, but for like quickly getting your camera on and off, this is going to be faster. I mean, simple, just push it in, boom, you're ready, and you can put a different camera on. Now what's sort of cool is I actually have two plates for this. It didn't come with two plates, but I do have two plates, so I can mount this to two different cameras and then just use this and then lock it in. Actually, if you're not going to be using the quick release and you want a heavier camera, this is definitely the one to go with, the Ballhead X. But if you have a GoPro or something else, you really don't need this. This is probably too big, and so you could just go with that. And the SLR camera, also you can fit on here as well, but if you have a really big lens, say like a 7200 or 7200 or something like Canon makes, you might want to go with this, because that will just be a little more sturdy. But anyway, it looks like a cool little ball head, and I think what I'm going to do, actually let me do this right now, is I can set it up on here. So I just screw this sucker in. Oh, it looks like I need, so it comes with two sets. You have this little set screw in here, so you actually need to have that on there. So I'm just going to screw that down, screw it in there, and then you can just screw this on. Get it nice and tight. That's not going anywhere. And now when I move it, I can just position this. I can move the ball head wherever I need to, and then lock it down, and it's pretty tight on there. Once it's locked down, it doesn't feel like it's going to move at all. So I think this is going to be my new setup for the GoPro. I'll have the GoPro on top of here, and it's a super light setup, so I'll be able to talk like that, or I can position it as a normal tripod. But yeah, so for those that are looking for a really cool vlog setup, this is probably the one you're going to want to go with. If you have a bigger camera like the Canon 70D, I would go with the GorillaPod Focus, and this is the GorillaPod SLR-Zoom, and so it's a lot lighter. I think it's about a half-pound lighter, but with this setup it's way light, really easy to maneuver around. So anyway, hope you like this quick overview of the Ballheads by Joby. What I'm going to do, I'll have a write-up on our website going into a lot more detail on these, covering the weights and stuff like that. But this will give you sort of a good idea between the sizes of the two. So anyway, that's it. Have a great day.